Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because I created something. Ta-da! I created this savings challenge workbook. It is a work in progress, so this is the first little printing that I did. And I'm very excited to use it and try it out and see how I like it, see if there's things that I might change. So I thought it'd be fun to go through this. There's a few that I want to fill out. But also, I went back through, from before I started cash stuffing, and I did have some money in my savings accounts, in my bank account that was just, it didn't have a specific place. And I wanted, if I was really going to do this and really dive into cash stuffing and budgeting, then I wanted to have a place for every single dollar that I owned, that I had. And I didn't, because I just started on whatever paycheck I was on at the time. So what I did is I went back and I allotted every dollar that I had a place. And what that meant was most of my savings envelopes got some money. And what I did was I went onto Etsy, which I'm very excited about, and I ordered some placeholders. So these are ones, fives, tens, 20s, 50s, and hundreds. These were just a digital file that I printed, but then I also actually ordered a stack of hundreds and maybe 500s. I'm not entirely sure, but I ordered a stack of them. So those are actually being delivered to my house. So I don't have them with me right now, but I do have these. And what I did was I went through, and everything that's in my savings accounts and that was actually in my bank that I didn't necessarily want to withdraw, I used this money so that I had a place for all of my money. That way, I didn't spend something thinking that I had it when I didn't. So I thought first I could do a little flip through, show you. There's a lot of different challenges in here because I was just having fun with it. I don't necessarily think I would use all of them. Actually, I know I won't use all of them. But they're here in case, in the future I decide that I want to use it. And I am hoping that once I feel like it's ready and I have, put enough effort into it and time and perfected, or at least, perfected it as much as I can, I would like to put it onto Etsy. But right now it's just mine. So I do have a little thanks for purchasing, just in case, I'm being super hopeful. I don't expect anyone to actually buy it, but you never know. Oh, well, hello. No, right now I'm doing something, Bubby. Come on, you need to go back. Thank you. My first, can we see that? I hopefully see it. The first one I made is a 52-week savings challenge. The way that I plan to use this is just to start next week, because I do get paid next week. And, if I fill in a week, I will check it off and, for that week and add that amount in there. So if I skip a couple weeks, but then, in 3 weeks from now, I could add the $5, then I would check off week 2. So it's not necessarily 52 weeks in a row, just 52 weeks in total, and that would save me $517. This is not the traditional. I believe the traditional starts at 1, and so you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, maybe. I just did it my own way. All right, the next is probably my favorite one. I'm actually gonna, let's see, I'll turn it sideways so you can see the whole thing. This is what I'm calling Saving-opoly. It's a Monopoly board, and I'm so excited to use this one. I think it's going to be so much fun to use. The goal is to purchase by saving all of the cards that you would get from Monopoly. And once you have purchased all of them, right, the total amount you'll get is this 120 plus the 350, so it would be 470 is what you would get. And so, and I left these blank so I could write in the names of an actual Monopoly board cards, or I could write, or something, I don't know. But I just thought this would be such a fun idea, so very excited. And this may take me, all year, because I'll be rolling a die, so I may not land on this green one for, you know, weeks. Very excited to use it though. And so that's how those two look together. So actually, when I was making this, I don't know what happened, but I have this $5 challenge. And if you look on, or if I turn the page, the next page is the $20 challenge. When I created this, I had a 1, a 5, a 10, and a 20. So somehow along the way, the $1 challenge and the $10 challenge disappeared, which I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna go back and add those back in, which I'm kind of upset about because these took me the longest because I had to go and individually add the numbers to each hexagon. Ooh. But I do have a $5 and a $20 challenge. And then what I did was for each month, I have the amount I contributed that month and then the year-to-date total. And it is, you know, it'll probably be May when I start this. So I'll just start in May and it'll end in April. Not that big of a deal. Then I have my 100 envelope challenge. And this just, you know, has $1 all the way to $100, and I'll just color it in as I can. This one will take me a while just because I don't know how quickly I will be able to do these higher numbers. So we'll see. I may try to like do smaller amounts but not color anything in, and then so say I'll do like I can save $20 3 different times and count that as the 60 or something, you know. Christmas, this is my all I want for Christmas savings challenge. I love how this turned out. So I have like each holly is, or I guess it could be a mistletoe or holly, but it's $1, the stocking is $5, the wreath is $10, the bells are $20, and the tree is $50. And that totals $500. So very exciting. I'm on top of the world savings challenge. This is for any trips or traveling that I want to take. So we've got 35 for the planes, 10 for the drinks, 25 for the suitcases, 20 for the lounge chairs, 15 for the suns, 30 for the islands, and 45 for the ships. I have a pet challenge. So I figure, like, I have 2 cats, so I figure I could use this, and if I save up $300, I'll have that money set aside for any time they need to go to the vet, any like, if I take them grooming, which I don't take them grooming, but you never know, it could happen. Cat food, litter, things like that. So that'll be nice to have. But also, you know, if you were buying a pet or like saving up to adopt a pet, this would be a great little savings challenge for that. Rainy day savings challenges. I have $10 for the rainy clouds and then 10 for each little spot on the umbrella. So each umbrella is $30. And this saves $400. Can we see that? Yeah, okay, just making sure. This one, I don't know, I thought I was really funny with this one. I called it, it's in the bag, I mean jar. This one saves $400 total, but then I have like different color marbles, I guess, in the jar. Honestly, I was really surprised that I managed to make the jar look like a jar because I literally used like 3 different box tools and like stacked them in the right way to make it look like a jar. So I'm actually really proud, impressed of how that actually came out. So I have the smallest marbles are $5 each, medium marbles are $10, and the large marbles are $20. Medical fund, birthday fund. This could be for gifts or birthdays coming up, or if you want to do something for your own birthday. And so I have cakes, which are $15. The crackers or the confetti or whatever is $5, and the balloons are $10. car savings challenge. I just got my car a couple years ago, so it's still perfect condition. It's a 2014, so I won't be using this one myself, at least for a very long time. This one is a create your own savings challenge. You can, so the way I did it is however much you want to save per piggy bank, times it by 238, and that'll give you the total amount saved. The other way you can do it is say you want to save $3,000, you would just divide that by 238, and that would be what each piggy bank is worth. This is the dental and vision. I thought about making each of these their own pages. I just really like the way they look together. Here is the, so this was for me because I am looking to buy a house. These are $100 each. Oh, I forgot the little dollar sign in that. It's a sad time. But if I get all of these, that is $8,000 saved up, which is not a horrible down payment, but I would probably want to do this at least 2 times before I bought a house. And that is it. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to use it. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. First of all, I did want to mention that I added this cushion buffer envelope. And so like I said, I went back through all of my money and I gave it a place. So I did give, let's see, right now there's 1, 200, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8. So $238. There was a more even number, but I have used a little bit of it like moved some of it around just to try to figure out the best place. But I think where everything is right now is good. So I did add this, and this money is currently in my bank account, just in case for some reason I overspend or something. It's there so I don't overdraw my account. I did add this Etsy and classroom. So I'm a teacher. I like to buy like decorations and organizers and stuff for my classroom. So I did, and this is in my bank account because I tend to order stuff offline, like at Teachers Pay Teachers and on Amazon and stuff. So I just left this in there. I may use real cash in the future and just deposit it as I need it. But as of right now, it is in the bank and it has worked. So I did just add $20 to get this one started out. I also added $20 to Etsy, but I used a little bit of it to buy this money. So I have $7 left for Etsy. Okay, classroom. Gifts is the same. All right, medical. I don't think, how much was the medical? Here it is. So the medical is $20 each, and I think I actually have exactly $20 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I do, which means that I can color in. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my throat is like hoarse or something right now, but I'm fine. Maybe because I spent all day outside today in the wind. So I'm gonna color in one of my little pill bottles. So let's see, what do I want to use? Let's use green. Whoops. Yay. First one colored in. Woo, okay. So I'm gonna set that aside. Let's see, car maintenance. I don't have one for that, although I could add one for that. That is a thought. I may do that later. And I think that's it for this binder. So beauty and clothes, I do not have a savings challenge for that in my book. Author expenses, that is definitely one that I should add in here. So I'll have to do that later. And this is like, for me personally, I don't think most people need author expenses in a savings notebook. 1 month ahead, Christmas. All right. So Christmas is one that I allotted some of my money to, so I ended up adding $150 from my bank account. So that is still in my savings account right now. So I did add that to my Christmas envelope. So I currently have $185 in my Christmas envelope, which I think is back this way. Here we go. So $185, so let me figure out, let's see. So I'm gonna color in 3 Christmas trees, a bell, a wreath, and a stocking. All right, let's stick this back in here. Ooh. Next is vacation. I also added, I think, 150 to this one. Yes. So I currently have 175 in vacation. So let's find that page. Oh, right here. Okay. So now I have to do some math again. Okay, so 3 ships, an island, and a drink is what I need. All right. I did end up adding a little bit to credit cards, so you can see I'm making some good progress on those, but I don't have any savings challenges in there for that. Student loans, I don't have anything in there for that. Taxes, new home. So new home, I ended up adding $500 to, and I did put this into my high yield savings account, so that is in there. So I now have $570 into new home, which I believe means I get to color in 5 houses. Yes. All right. So what color do I want my houses to be? Let's do orange. There we go. Perfect. All right. And then the last envelope, oh, I thought, why is that empty? Because I didn't put my house money back in here. The last money I added was this emergency fund, which replaced my retirement envelope because I have a 401b, whatever the nonprofit equivalent of a 401k is. I can never remember exactly what it's called, but I have a retirement fund through my work. So I changed this to emergency fund, which I'm waiting on my, cat, come on. I'm currently waiting on the money I got from Etsy to come. So, but right now I have $3,000 into emergency fund, and I did put that into my high yield savings account. So I don't have a savings challenge for that because it's funded and I'm good with that. And whatever, you know, it accumulates through interest and stuff, we'll add to it. I don't know why my cat is going crazy. So that is all. That is the new setup in my envelopes, and now I'm struggling. And then when I cash stuff again, I will start filling this out. So I have to decide what I want my create my own savings challenge to be. And then I have to, I apologize for my cat who is currently sitting right here. I don't know if you can see her little paw. So then I will start filling out all these others when I cash stuff again, but I wanted to go back and, you know, get them started with what I had so far. So I'm so excited to use this, and I can't wait. I have learned that the more fun I can make things, the more likely I am to stick to them. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you Thursday or Friday. It might be Friday because I don't get paid till Thursday, so it'll be like the next day that the video comes out. But anyway, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.